So I'm going to be talking about selfies and security. But first, I guess a bit of previous work. So over the summer, I got a new laptop, and I decided it'd be pretty funny and cool if I tricked it out. So I changed all of my desktop icons to that of Kanye West's head. And I wrote a short tutorial on how to do it yourself, because, it's nice and it's a good design consideration maybe for your laptop. And it ended up blowing up. So all of these rap magazines started blogging about it, and all these other blogs. It was really crazy. But the fact that I was able to get so much reach for something I did in 5 minutes was absolutely mind-blowing to me. So, the use of celebrities in work. But, I feel like I'm starting to think about Kanye more so in relation to Kim Kardashian than Kanye in terms of music. I mean, it's all pretty fluid. Both are extremely talented at what they do. Kanye is an excellent musician. And Kim is pretty good at being famous, which, I like to think is a lot more difficult than we all admit. You dedicate hours to 5 a.m. workouts and 2-hour makeup sessions in order to maintain an appearance that will be heavily scrutinized and torn apart by the media and the general public. Your breakdowns become cultural touchstones. And honestly, if we've done anything to normalize surveillance culture, it's through the way we treat our public figures. That's Bill Clinton's cat. But I think Kim succeeds in both her pervasiveness in social media and also her blandness. In an interview with Paper magazine, the same magazine that she blew the internet up with her cover, she tells her interviewer that she's obsessed with apps. But when pressed for details, she simply responds, "I like all different apps." Which is great. I love that. So I think I capitalized on the banal ubiquity of Kim Kardashian in my project, Kardashian Crypt, which is a steganographic Chrome extension. The project lets people send messages, which are then converted to binary and embedded in the pixels of a random image of Kim, which then they are able to send to others, who are then able to decode the message with the extension as well. Thus, they're able to use her status as perhaps one of the most public person in the world as a mode of secrecy and covert communication. But I was surprised that a lot of the reactions surrounding the project commented on Kim's negative traits, her vanity, her obsession with material wealth, her focus on fame, which, is somewhat reasonable given the what her job is. It is her job. To most people, her excessive selfiness is a problem, and that same opinion is expressed of young people, especially women who also engage in selfie culture through mediums like Instagram and Snapchat. Kim and other young women involuntarily act as a mirror for what we perceive as society's worst traits. In this way, to take a selfie does not make you narcissist, but Echo, the forest nymph who fell in love with the beautiful youth, but could only express that love by repeating whatever he said. We use the norms and tools society gives us to express the feelings we have about ourselves and others. But we're vulnerable, and this is proven even more so with events like the Snappening, where thousands of supposedly private images and ephemeral images were leaked, many of which were nudes of young women. I'm tired of these betrayals of the images sent to people that I and other people trust being used against us. So this week, I'm working on a project tentatively called Safe Selfie. It lets people inject a virus into an image of their choice, such as a sext. And so that whenever somebody attempts to upload it to a server, it disrupts the upload and prevents the image from being distributed to other parties. So that's what I'm interested in, and that's what I'm up to this week. So maybe hit me up via Twitter or email or in person. Thank you.